What's up, guys and gals? If you're ready to peruse, view, and otherwise chew on something new, we here at Desura have a blanket of woolly gamer goodies just for you. Welcome to this week's Indie Release Highlights. The 18th century just got a bit spicier thanks to the November 17th release of art form Spice Road. Take control of a small town along the Spice Road and practice the ancient art of maize food to hawk your wares to anybody with pockets. Make a little cash, then make a dash at power, but don't be too surprised if a clash for the stash leaves you with nothing but trash. Available for the Windows operating system, Spice Road is priced at $19.99. Last week we brought M. Dickey's take on the wrestling genre and wrestling revolution, and this week we have their ideas thrown behind bars. Hard Time is the newest title release from this hard-working group and forces players to live as part of the inmate population. Featuring a world filled with civilians, guards, and decisions to be made, Hard Time makes you decide between the showers and the shiv. Available for release on November 17th, Hard Time is available for the PC at a price of $4.99. Jigsaw hits the ground running in this week's release of Dungeon Dashers. Take control of a witty band of warriors, wizards, and an emo rogue to investigate what lies beyond your kingdom's borders. Drawing inspiration from SNES RPGs of old and wrapping them in a delightfully warm turn-based tumult, Dungeon Dashers takes old tropes and polishes them to perfection. Available November 19th for $9.99 on the PC platform. Get back to shape basics and round out your puzzle game collection by helping a wheel get back to its protective platform in Inside the Gear. Using planks and blocks, launch and knock your wheel about in the errant hope that it'll make it to the intended goal. Available for purchase on November 19th. If you haven't had the opportunity to play with some cubes lately, give Inside the Gear a look. Inside the Gear is compatible with the Windows operating system and is priced at $7.99. Brush up on your Salem basics and ready your anti-nuding boots for Kaloyan Marinoff's horror title, Aterweald, Witch Hunt. Peasants get a bad rap, but when things go wrong, it's up to one man to leave his turnip field and attempt to find the cause of his people's maladies. Twisting corridors, flickering flames, and the ever-looming chance of an occult-fueled death put a bow on this dark title. Available on November 20th for the Windows operating system, steel your resolve and get ready to solve the mystery for $3.99. The newest offering from lauded developer Zachtronics, Ironclad Tactics is bursting onto the Desura service this week in the hopes of snagging your attention. Without a single Ken Burns present, players can expect to immerse themselves in a reimagined American Civil War, one in which Leviathan steam suits slaughter soldiers and the flip of a card determines your real-time strategy fate. With hand-drawn comics punctuating the action, gamers can get an alternate history lesson starting November 20th. Ironclad Tactics is available for the Mac, Linux, and PC operating systems and is priced at $14.99. Destruction is both the mode and the galactic goal in Sorb's Space, Return of the Pixxelfrazzer. Explore the galaxy and unleash the Daka across a multitude of planets randomly generated for your pleasure. Everything you'll find has the unfortunate singular distinction of being a target, so get in there and create a light show that's worthy of an epileptic seizure. Available on November 20th, Space, The Return of the Pixxelfrazzer is just $2.99 and is compatible with the Windows operating system. Islands are key real estate these days, and as it figures, yours is up for grabs. When multiple lords line up to pine after the shine of your land, it's time to pull a Clint Eastwood and tell him to get off your lawn. Alternating between overworld risk-type gameplay and a turn-based battle map, GaWeb Studios' Cardys is coming November 21st. Utilizing a slick card-based reference interface, 8-player battles, and a fully customizable toolset with which to make your own content, the medieval trumps among you can jump into this robust title for $4.99 on the Windows platform. Fans of Go and other movement-based board games will find a lot to love buried deep in Hox's Bloxes, and following its release on November 22nd, can get to the digging. Hox is a strategy game about moving your piece, capturing tiles, and all the while limiting your foe's go at the board. The last player with a move remaining wins, allowing him to take part in the traditional Hox Rumba of Revelry. Available across Mac, Linux, and Windows platforms, Hox can be purchased for $1.99. Cargo Lander is a game near and dear to my heart, as both it and I spend the majority of our existence trying to sit down on stuff without exploding into a fiery ball of spheroidal death. Get drafted and avoid being galactically shafted as you try to keep your lander out of harm's way and onto the safety pad. But be aware, aliens, physics, and the environment itself have a problem with you trying to sit on its stuff, and who could really blame them? Cargo Lander is available on November 22nd for the Windows operating system and can be purchased for $12.99. That's it for this week. My list is spent and it's time we went, but before we fly the coop, be sure to shoot us a like down below and subscribe to keep in the know on all the latest releases across the Desura service. These games are but the tantalizing tip of the iceberg which will sink your free time ship, so be sure to keep an eye on our homepage as well for new games each day. Take care out there, everybody, and we will see you next week.